Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your girl, Nosy Rosie, where I do reaction and commentary videos. We are gathered today for another reaction video. Remember, this video is for entertainment purposes only, covered by fair use. Please be kind to everyone, everywhere, especially in the comment section. Please do not show hate to anybody. Okay, with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Let's get into it. Hey, beautiful people. This is your girl, Nosy Rosie, and I am back. I am back with another video, okay? All right, y'all. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful, fantastic, beautiful, amazing, productive day, okay? All right, y'all. So today, I will be reacting on my Jazzy life, okay? But it's like a 2-for-1 because she put up a video on my jazzed up life titled, Bento Lunchbox Ideas Hot and Cold, right? But then she did a little follow-up 1-minute video on my Jazzy Life's channel. And it was like clapping back, child. It was clapping back at people in the comments, okay? All right, y'all. So that is it for that. All right. So I'm about to get into this overview. All right. So basically, in the video with my Jazzy life, and it's on my jazzed up life. So Jazzy does a video. Okay. So we're making hot and cold lunches for the kids. Okay. So she's in the kitchen. She's showing herself preparing the lunches and whatnot. Okay, so basically the first lunch was like orange chicken. She had Chinese noodles. Okay, she had grapes and strawberries, gummy bears, and fried rice. Okay, along with some goldfish in the first lunches. Okay, I think that was the first day of school. All right, cool. So the second lunch for the second day of school, she had, she had some puzzle sandwiches. So basically she made sandwiches and like cut them into like different shapes or whatnot. She had chips, some yogurt, apples, grapes, or whatnot. And then she says, well, to keep the grapes and strawberries fresh, you put a little apple juice, a little lemon juice in the actual container to keep them fresh, okay? And she also threw little cheese sticks, like, you know, little mozzarella or sharp cheese or whatnot, you know, those little sticks. So she threw that in there, right? I was like, okay. All right, so then we had a third lunch, okay? So as she's like getting ready to make the third lunch, my Jazzy Life says that Kaylin eats lunch in the afternoons or whatever, and she forgot to put like some aluminum foil like on some like pizza rolls or in some pizza rolls or whatnot. So she said that she had to put Kaylin's food in like a thermal, okay? All right, so then she also goes on to say that the twins and Amaya eat lunch in the morning time. Okay, they eat lunch in the morning. All right. Okay. So then she says that, you know, but their food is going to be good. It's going to be hot. It's everything. It's everything. Okay. So she continues on to make this third lunch. It's basically pizza rolls. She puts them in aluminum foil. She has some cheese sticks, some grapes, some goldfish, some yogurt or whatnot, right? Okay, boom. So then we move on along to the fourth lunch. It is it's like White Castle burgers, right? So she has some White Castle burgers. She has fries. She adds some fruit or whatnot in there. Okay, and that was the fourth lunch. All right. So the fifth and last lunch, because girl, I know y'all tired of the lunches, but okay. So the fifth lunch, because we getting somewhere, y'all. We getting somewhere. But anyway, so the fifth lunch was a bit of everything. She had chicken nuggets, hot wings, string cheese, fruits, granola bars, yogurt, okay, all that in the fifth lunch. All right, y'all. So moving on. So basically, that is the overview, okay, for my Jazzed Up Life's video, right? My Jazzy Life's video on my Jazzed Up Life. Boom, got it. All right, so then basically, I see like a couple minutes ago, she puts out like a video on my Jazzy Life, and it was like a clap, clap, clap clapping back type of video. And she goes on to say, you know what I mean? She's like, hey, worry about what your kids eat. Don't worry about what my kids eat. They love what they eat. You know what I mean? Apparently, the comments on that previous video weren't positive enough for her, okay? So she had to go ahead and clap back at the girls, okay? All right, even though I thought that you welcomed comments and criticism, my Jazzy, but okay, girl, but okay. So basically that is the overview. So some positives that I took out of both, I'll just say both videos, but it's really just the main video, okay? Jazzy did work hard. She worked hard to make the lunches for the children. I think that she put a lot of effort and time, hard work into it, and I thought it was commendable for her effort. I thought that she did do a good job balancing, food and fruits and whatnot, right? Proteins and all that. Even though I didn't see really any vegetables, but okay, but she did a good job, right? Okay. Let me see. Oh, when she made the little sandwiches, the quote unquote puzzle sandwiches, they did look good. The crust was cut off. I was like, child, I know your kids like that, because kids they don't want that hard end of the sandwiches or whatnot. So I was like, okay, that was awesome. I'm sure your kids loved it. Boom, bam, moving on, right? So those are some of the positives, right? So now I'm gonna get to let's talk about some of the comments, right? So some comments on that video on my Jazzed Up Life, all right? So there was a comment that said, so the kids warm up the food at school, or do they just eat it cold, or what's going on with that? So my Jazzy Life, you know what I mean? Typing, she's like, So Jazzy says, someone in the class warms up their food, you know what I mean? So they don't have to eat it cold. Someone warms up their food. And I was like thinking to myself, like, even the pizza rolls that were like in the aluminum foil, they warmed that up in the microwave. Because, aluminum foil and the microwave, that don't mix right. That's like one and one don't really go together, but okay. But okay, honey. So, all right. So, boom. That was a comment. I thought that was interesting. I'm like, okay, cool. So then another comment, said, so how do you basically keep the proper temperature of the food, in the lunch boxes during the day before they eat? So my Jazzy Life says, okay, well, the twins and Amaya's lunches are in the morning and the teacher will warm them up for them. And I was thinking to myself, like, okay. So the teacher has enough time to warm up. If the teacher has 30 students in the class, say 20 students, if everybody's mom and dad pack lunches, so the teacher is warming up everybody's lunches, and then has to make sure that the teacher has to make sure there's no aluminum foil or anything in the lunch boxes. So you got to open up, and child, y'all know it's a pandemic. It's an endemic, a pandemic, whatever you want to call it. So the teachers are opening up the lunch boxes, making sure there's no aluminum foil in there. Then taking the aluminum foil, taking the food out, putting it on another plate, then warming that up, then putting the food back on the aluminum foil, putting it back in the lunchbox. But mind you, have to take the grapes and the yogurt and the goldfish and the gummy bears and all that stuff out before you even warm it up. That sounds like that's a lot of work for the teacher. And my Jazzy's Life said that the teacher does it. Period. Don't say nothing to her. The teacher does it. And I was like, okay, that's a lot of, okay. Okay, girl. That's what you said. Okay. Moving on. That's what you said. That's what it is. So the last comment that I thought was interesting. So the comment basically just said, so basically, how do they heat up the food at the school with the grapes and the yogurt and all the stuff in there? And that goes to my last point. Like, they were like, how do they warm the grapes and all that up with the pizza rolls and everything that's hot, the orange chicken, the fried rice in there, but they got grapes? How are they warming all that up? Like, how's that going? So you warming it up and you're going to have hot grapes and hot strawberries, or are they taking it out? Like, what are they doing? Okay. You already know there was no answer from my Jazzy life for that one. Okay. So, all right, y'all. So that was like a little overview of like the comments that I thought were interesting. And I think those comments really got to my Jazzy life. And that's why she did that little follow-up video. You know what I mean? Because I guess her subscribers and her, family, meaning her YouTube family, and was like they was serving her logical questions. And I don't think that she was really ready for that. She was offended. Was in her fifis and in her feelings. And really, I mean, again, I thought that she welcomed comments and criticism. So, I mean, if they asking you questions, just go ahead and, my advice would be just go ahead and answer it. Or maybe you can do some things better. You know what I mean? Maybe there's room for you to do things better. Maybe you're not doing it all the way correctly, and you can, just take some people's advice. Okay, but I don't know. So anyway, honey, so to my negative, basically it goes along with the comments. Me personally, my personal negative, it was just a lot going on with the kids' lunch boxes. Baby, you got hot food, you got cold food, you got cheese, you got yogurt, you just got a lot going on. You got graham crackers. She didn't have graham crackers, but y'all know she had gummy bears and Goldfish, just everything. And I don't understand how all of that is allegedly supposed to be getting warmed up, and it's all in the same container. So it seems like to me it's a lot of work that she's putting on the actual teachers, along with everything that they have to deal with. You know what I mean? So that's just a bit much. I think that it's impractical for her to put all that stuff together and think that a teacher is supposed to pick out this and that and this and that and then sit it down and then warm it up and then give it to your child and then do it for your other child and then do it for your other child and along with all the other children. Okay, so I don't know. I just think it's impractical. Okay. But it could happen. It could be happening. Okay. Because I don't know. I'm not there, but it could happen. But anyway, so yeah, so though that's just basically my negative of the situation. It just seems impractical, and my suggestion and advice would be to less is more. Less is more. Let's not put hot with the cold and all that. Like, keep that stuff separate and just keep all of the hot items in one container for the teachers to warm up, if that is even what's going on. Because I don't know. It seemed like they're just eating the food because the twins and Amaya eat in the morning. So it seems like the food is just sitting there until they're ready to eat at maybe 10 or 10 a.m., 11 o'clock or something like that. And they just eating the food that's been sitting there. And that can cause, stomach aches. And especially if you putting hot food in there, orange chicken and fried rice and stuff like that, and just letting it sit, bacteria could get set in that. Like, it needs to be at the proper temperature. So I just think it's my Jazzy life. Just let's get less is more, baby. Less is more, girl. Okay? Girl, listen to Nosy Rosie. Less is more. And this is no shade. None of that. I'm just saying less is more. Okay? All right, y'all. So I have given you an overview. I have given you some positives and some negatives and a little bonus of some comments that I've seen. I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed my little video. Please come back. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and kind of share my video. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to, get up there with, some subbies. So I really appreciate y'all, though, for coming and clicking and liking this video, okay? Please have a wonderful, fantastic, awesome, amazing, productive, blessed day, okay? Thank y'all. I love y'all. Bye.